Is Brian Cashman finally done watching his division rivals spend freely while the Yankees sit idle? Or is this the moment the Bronx Bombers strike back with a vengeance? Are we about to witness the Yankees land a 10-time Gold Glove legend and solve their rotation crisis in one explosive day? If Yankees fans were starting to panic about the off-season silence while the Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox threw money around like confetti, Brian Cashman just delivered the answer they've been desperately waiting for. On Monday, December 8th, 2025, a day that could redefine the entire 2026 season, multiple insider reports converged to paint a picture of total aggression in the Bronx. The headline that's spreading like wildfire through the winter meetings is a prediction that the Yankees will finally land their white whale, superstar third baseman Nolan Arenado. But Cashman didn't stop there. With the rotation decimated by injuries, sources confirmed today that the team is also actively pursuing left-handed Mackenzie Gore from the Washington Nationals and veteran free agent Brad Keller. This is a shock and awe strategy. Solve the infield defense with legend and patch the rotation with young upside arms and proven experience. Let's start with the big one. The Nolan Arenado and Yankees saga has been brewing for years, but it's never felt this real. Mark Feinsand from MLB.com wrote that Arenado is one of two trade candidates that make the most sense for the Yankees, alongside Cody Bellinger. The logic is undeniable. Arenado would take over third base, allowing Jazz Chisholm Jr. to move back to second base or shift to the outfield, solidifying the defense at two positions simultaneously. This isn't just about adding a bat. This is about transforming the entire defensive structure of the infield. The St. Louis Cardinals are trying to clear payroll. With 3 years and $74 million remaining on Arenado's contract, St. Louis could accept a moderate prospect package if the Yankees absorb the money. And here's the kicker. Arenado would likely approve a trade to the Yankees. According to report, a source said the 8-time All-Star would likely approve a deal to the Yankees. That's not speculation. That's confirmation. Arenado wants to win a championship, and joining the 27-time World Series champions will be the perfect place to chase that dream. Now, let's talk about what Arenado brings. He had a down year offensively in 2025, but his defense remains elite. 10 Gold Gloves don't lie. He's one of the best defensive third basemen in baseball history. At Yankee Stadium, his pull-heavy swing could experience a renaissance, targeting that short porch in right field. Imagine Arenado launching balls into the seats 314 feet away. The offensive upside is real. But even if his bat doesn't fully bounce back, his glove alone makes him worth the investment. The Yankees have struggled with defensive consistency at third base for years. Arenado would lock down that position and give the pitching staff the confidence they need to attack hitters. But here's the bigger picture. Acquiring Nolan Arenado isn't just about stats. It's about identity. It's about leadership. Arenado is a winner. He's a professional. He's the kind of player who elevates everyone around him. In a clubhouse that needs veteran presence and championship pedigree, Arenado will be the perfect addition. And if the Yankees can pull this off without gutting their farm system, it's an absolute home run. Now, let's shift to the pitching situation, because that's where the Yankees are in crisis mode. Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon won't return until May or June at the earliest. The rotation is in shambles. The Yankees need bodies, and they need them now. That's where Mackenzie Gore and Brad Keller come in. Mackenzie Gore is the high-ceiling target. Andrew Golden from the Washington Post confirmed today that the Yankees have interest in the 26-year-old left-hander from the Nationals. Gore showed flashes of ace potential in 2025, posting a 3.02 ERA through the All-Star break. He's a strikeout machine with a 30.5% strikeout rate. Under the guidance of Yankees pitching coach Matt Blake, who has a track record of unlocking potential in young arms, Gore could explode into a frontline starter. He's projected to earn just $4.7 million in 2026, which fits perfectly into the Yankees' budget. The costs and prospects will be high, but as a necessary investment, Gore gives the Yankees a young, controllable arm with the upside to anchor the rotation for years. Then there's Brad Keller, the insurance policy. Joel Sherman from the New York Post reports that the Yankees are interested in Keller, who's coming off a tremendous season out of the bullpen for the Chicago Cubs, but wants to return to starting. Keller would be the perfect swingman. He could start games in April and May while Cole and Rodon recover, then transition to a high-leverage reliever when the aces return. His versatility is exactly what a fragile rotation needs. He's experienced, durable, and capable of eating innings. For a team desperate for depth, Keller is a low-risk, high-reward addition. Here's the strategic brilliance of this approach. The Yankees aren't putting all their eggs in one basket. They're attacking multiple fronts simultaneously. They're solving the infield defense with Arenado. They're adding a high-upside starter in Gore. They're securing depth and versatility with Keller. This is a comprehensive plan, the kind of aggressive, multi-layered strategy that championship organizations execute. For weeks, there was speculation about Luis Robert Jr., who's still a possibility according to reports that the Yankees are tapped to pursue him. But Arenado plus Gore is a package that screams win now. It's a statement to the rest of the league that the Yankees aren't backing down. Let's talk about what this means for the roster construction. If the Yankees land Arenado, Jazz Chisholm Jr. moves back to second base, where he's more comfortable and where his athleticism can shine. The infield becomes Judge and right, Arenado at third, Jazz at second, and Anthony Volpe at short. That's a defensive unit that can compete with anyone in baseball. If they add Gore to rotation, they have a left-handed starter who can miss bats and eat innings. If they sign Keller, they have a safety net who can fill multiple roles. This is roster construction at its finest. But here's the risk. Arenado is 34 years old and coming off a down year. His contract is expensive. If his bat doesn't bounce back, the Yankees could be stuck paying $74 million for a defensive specialist. Gore has injury concerns and hasn't proven he can sustain success over a full season. Keller is a journeyman who's never been more than a back-end starter. These moves come with risk, but they also come with massive upside. And in a division as competitive as the American League East, playing it safe isn't an option. Brian Cashman waited. He watched his rivals spend, and now he's ready to strike. Acquiring Nolan Arenado would be the perfect media and tactical response to the Dodgers' super team and the Blue Jays' spending spree. It's an identity move. Bringing Arenado to the Bronx is a statement that Aaron Judge's championship window won't be wasted. With Gore reinforcing the mound and Arenado locking down the infield, the 2026 Yankees are finally starting to look like the Yankees of old. Dangerous, expensive, and inevitable. If you think the Yankees should go all in on Nolan Arenado and Mackenzie Gore, or if you think these moves are too risky, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button because this offseason is exploding, and you don't want to miss a single update on the Yankees' pursuit of championship glory.